Oh no.
All right.
Press the button.
So, can you check that we're live?
Okay. Yes.
We're live?
Yes.
Alright, well, I guess I'll take down this stream curtain. And I guess the other thing I should say is... Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the Weekly WAYPN. I'm Karl.
I'm Sunny.
And, that is AKA...
Henry and some guitar.
Okay, alright. Well, we should get started, but before we do, there is actually something I want to talk to you guys about. And no, as much as I'm sure Kit Strong would love me to do a whole PSA on him, no. Unfortunately, there is something very important. It's going to take about 3 minutes. We might stop and commentate along the way, but here it is. Oh. Do you want to make sure that you got your sound connected for this one so that you can hear what's going on? Cause
oh yeah, sure, okay. I'll turn it back on the...
Yeah, yep. Alright, here we go.
Hi, I'm Francesco Pizzo and I've been sculpting miniatures since 2002. It started as a hobby and gradually became my life work. My first model was rough, but I was proud of it. I kept learning, first with green stuff and Fimo, then with Blender and ZBrush. I worked for many companies like Paolo Parente Dust Studios, Ludus Magnus, and even received an offer from Games Workshop through Forge Award. But I didn't accept it to stay close to my family in Italy. In 2018, I launched Gamak, a Patreon where I released originally sculpted 3D printables miniatures for war games, RPG, and collectors. It was meant to be a side project, but it grew into a full-time job, where I no longer work alone, but with a team of about 12 people. In 2023, I received a legal letter from Games Workshop. They initially accused me of infringing copyright on their models. They wanted nearly 90% of our catalog removed without providing a specific list. They requested all data on our business and collaborators. And
I just want you guys to note that bit, right? So when it comes to copyright law, now, if Games Workshop wants to go after somebody, and they think that they are legitimately infringing on their copyright, that's one thing. But they said to this person, give us the names of everyone who has ever stood by you or supported you. And then listen to what they say next. This is like full on mafia level tactics.
demand we sign away our creative rights for the future. We tried it over and over to start a dialogue, but they refused. Now Games Workshop have taken me to court, not for copyright infringement, but claim I was engaging in an unfair competition, all because my miniatures could also be used in their games.
So I just want to stop right here for a second, guys. And we are going to get to the review, but just imagine if they're successful with this, that means that they can sue anyone for having miniatures that can be used in their games. Think how broad that is. Right? Like that... Sonny, you were nodding along. Do you want to say something about that?
No, I want you to say the word.
Okay. Yeah.
They are not simply targeting my life's work on Gamak. This is a challenge to the very idea that an independent creator can offer alternative miniatures compatible with their games. I believe this is wrong. And if we don't fight back, Games Workshop could target every artist in our industry. Yeah. Let's stand up to corporate bullying together. Our goal is getting to the bottom of this. the court will clarify where Games Workshop rights ends and where artistic freedoms begins.
Yeah.
Not just for us, but for all the hundreds of companies and artists who live in fear of the life's work being taken away by a billion-dollar corporation. With your support, we can fight back. The very artists who helped build this community from the ground up are receiving cease and desist letters. We can let this continue. That's why I'm asking for your help. We are far from over the lawsuit, but the legal costs are overwhelming, and there is no doubt that Games Workshop wants us to bend the knee. If you have ever supported independent artists or believe in creative freedom, please donate what you can and share this campaign.
So that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to share this because unfortunately we're not doing 100% well ourselves, but we hope that someone out there is. But I just want to focus on our comment, right? They requested all data on our business and collaborators and demanded that we sign away our creative rights for the future. Just imagine that you had an amazing idea and you spent all of your time and energy making that real. And then somebody with immense levels of power taking it away from you because they can. Not because you've done something wrong. And I think, you know, with this bloke, that there are definitely models that he can and should take down, but all of your creative rights for the future. Think about that for a second. Think about what that means for freedom of expression. This is utter madness and it's disgusting. So let's get our thing started, and I just hope you don't mind us bringing awareness to this. All right. Anything new in the chat while we started? No, just phrasing.
Yeah.
All right. So, would you like to start out with Kit Strong, please?
Experimenting with the new Mindwork heavy body paints, I definitely feel like a total noob. I'm still waiting on all the lovely busts and figures that I backed, but thought I would get a little practice with the prints on some essential models from a board game I have tossed in the bin. I sometimes use heavy bodies for dry brushing and once had decent results using them for painting a base, but other than that, haven't really used them for anything, so it's really two challenges in one, as I have to figure out both the color mixing and the proper dilution. I decided to try and mix my own skin tones using red, blue, and yellow. Undercoating the skin went fine, but then when it came to actually mixing up a base tone and applying it, things did not go so well.
Yeah.
On the plus side, I can only get better from here. I probably need something a bit larger to practice on, so it might be time to fire up the resin printer again.
Well, let's see how you go with this, but color mixing is always one of the best ways to really help not only understand how to do such things, but also it really helps with your overall artistic understanding. Mm-hmm. So let's see how your journey goes.
Yeah.
All right, so after this we have
our favorite Scott Stinger.
Yes, we do have our favorite Scott Stinger.
Experimenting with using hue to create contrast instead of just value. Kind of digging. And yeah, I thought one of these looked a lot like a little praying mantis. Yeah, the one that it looks a bit like praying mantis. And it's really, I like looking at Scott's things because he really does experiment with different uses of color. Like you've got the pink with the white. blue, and I'm not too sure if that's like a black underneath or brown.
I think it was a brown and a blue. Yeah,
Yeah.
a brown and a blue. Because, yeah, we can see slight remnants of the brown there.
Yeah.
I think it might have even actually been a cyan rather than just a blue.
And I think this is some of my favorite type of artworks is when they really experiment with the hue and creating this contrasts with hue. And that's something that I think everyone should give a try from now and again, is to really experiment with different colors and different values, especially
totally.
giving yourself a chance to
Well, I
work
think
with
what
neutrals.
I really like about Scott is he's experimenting with something where we usually see somebody be so much more different. And hello, Krim. You know, you can join us on the chat. We might even have someone lurking in the background right now. Is there someone there? Can I fit spirits? Are you here? Can you hear me?
Are you feeling sued?
I'm feeling a little sued.
Yeah.
You're just not gonna say it. But yeah,
No.
if you want to, if you want to come along and have a chat, but yeah, the thing I think I like is like when it comes to MechWarrior, people are often very sort of conservative when it comes to their painting.
Oh, very much so. Very militaristic colors.
Yeah,
and
and like he's
I always found that's a BattleTech unappealing because of that. But every
Yeah.
time Scott comes in with the BattleTech mini, I'm always so excited to see what he comes
Yeah,
up with.
because I don't think that you dislike the concept of BattleTech, like painting stompy robots. I mean, like, I think you just like the painting aspect, and you're like, I don't want to paint realistic robots all the time.
Yeah.
And
But
like,
the way he approaches it is so interesting and fun.
Yeah,
Because he's using
yeah,
different
yeah.
patterns, different colors.
yeah,
Things that I think when you take a look at a model, it often pushes you to think in a certain direction, right? To match a certain theme because of the way it looks. But Scott really breaks the mold on those things. So I really like it because of that.
all right. So let us move on to Kiwi Spartan.
Kiwi. Tried the flick technique last night and wasn't prepared for how far it spread. The pictures bring them out, but it's not that bad in real life. And yes, raven feathers are blue.
Raven feathers are blue. Okay, there you go, people. Don't question it
Do not question.
ever.
Raven feathers are blue, guys.
Okay, they're blue.
Okay,
They're not
very,
black.
They're very dark blue. Okay.
Okay. Actually, I think when it comes to bird feathers, they're actually very multicolored when
Yeah.
they're black, but like we can't see it. So like you'll see it occasionally for a second when like the light hits them on a certain angle and
Yeah.
you see all those sort of
Blue,
colors
different
pop.
colors just under the
'Cause
surface.
You got to remember that birds have much better vision generally than us. Well, anyway, it looks like the flicking went well because I think that all looks fairly interesting
yeah.
along there. But yeah, like when I do that sort of thing, like I sort of set up a little cardboard box, and like that's how I'll do it. But yeah, man, it's a good start. But let's see how it evolves in the future. All right. Oh yes, yes,
It
yes,
Mark.
yes.
A new. Wait, is this a first mark or is that?
Yes, it's a first mark.
It's a first mark.
It's an oath mark.
Not the second mark. It's the first one. With it being time for armies and parade, I thought I'd do an update on the Starborn Mining Clan, a GSC, Global Soccer Club themed counts as Tyrannid army
If you're watching this, Mark, because I think this is the first time he's done a review. So when it comes to acronyms, unless it's something really, really well known, like for example, 40K.
TBH. Oh, okay.
Unless it's something like TVH, we will always mock the acronyms because lots of people don't know what you're talking
We're
about.
all old.
Okay?
We're all old, and we're on the internet.
Yeah.
We're not hip and cool. Like
No one's hip and cool anymore.
No hip and cool if you're using Facebooks, alright?
Not allowed to be hip nor
Oh.
cool.
As my mother say, can you show me the Instagram?
I think she was asking about something else.
No, that's how she says Instagram. She never says Instagram, she says Instantgram.
Instant wait. Hologram.
The only thing she says properly is Pinterest.
Does she say it like this? Can you show me that Instantgram? I need that Instantgram. Oh yeah.
I don't need the camera, but I know exactly.
And my lecturer used to say WhatsApp as WhatsApps. That was the funniest one. Yeah, that's how he used to say. So if you're on the Facebooks,
I have a great one.
oh yeah,
Neuro's just
not be able.
he's breaking down. He's just like, yeah,
With all due respect,
I'm
I
having
have
a neuro aneurysm.
Anyway, let's take a look here.
Oh yeah.
A Tyranid army that started as a small. I wonder if this would work. And now it's a 4.5k point army. It's nearly 4.5k.
Yeah, no, I think it looks amazing. Like I don't know what lots of these vehicles are proxies for though. Because like I see lots of these things and I think this is probably maybe this is definitely my favorite of the week, but it might even be my favorite of the year. Yes, because you gave him an Instantgram.
Where did you go?
It's late for him.
Oh, okay. How was I supposed?
You just want to harass people.
No.
But yeah, I just love the amount of like love and detail with all of these.
The chip pins.
Oh yeah, the chipping is amazing, right?
Chip pins.
But there's quite a few things, so I'm just gonna.
Oh, there's a video.
Yes, I'm gonna play his little homemade video. Hopefully, nothing will go wrong. A few moments later, just gonna press this mute button right here. But yeah, so like, the thing is, when I look at the army, right, I don't know, like, they do not look like a Gene Stealer cult army. Because there's lots of things here, and I'm like, okay, is this, there's lots of things here where I'm like, okay, well, what is this meant to be? Like, what are we playing here? Like, what are we actually using the models for? That's what I'm really interested in. But the other part of it is just like, I just love how creative he's gotten with it. Like, because this seems like an actual mining, you know,
the
sort
right
of
color
outfit.
scheme, which is like pretty well. You could imagine it like Caterpillar, you know,
Yeah,
Caterpillar
yeah. Vehicles.
Nice bright yellow and got a little bit of hazard stripes here and there. But of course, the battle damage is quote unquote battle damage is more just wear.
Yeah.
Because you're using it for mining equipment, just really adds to the realism of everything. But I do see how, you know, I looked at this and I didn't even think Gene Stealer cult.
Yeah.
Except for the two, can you even call it vehicles? One of them is a vehicle. The other one's a drill. It's like a crane with a diggy dig.
A diggy dig.
A diggy dig crane.
I like that. That's what you call it.
Because you take a look at these guys and they look like the Eldar Walker thingies.
Yeah, so these ones are they're called Amble Walkers. So they're from Necromunda, right?
Oh.
And he sort of reimagined them as sort of construction drones.
Yeah, but they look a lot like Terminators as well. Like
Yeah. And see, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know what he's actually using them for.
Yeah.
And so this, right, is a I've forgotten the name of them. Not the Skitari, what are they called? The Mechanicum? The Mechanicum, no.
Yeah, they do look quite Admech-y in style.
Yeah, Admech. They've got so many names. But anyway, these are all Admech dudes right here, right? But I don't know what this one is right here. This one looks far more like a real thing, right? Ellie, we cannot say that. We cannot say that. Why would you say something like that? She's just a lady who likes rear entrances, that's all. But yeah, like when I looked at these, right,
I like the plasma effects.
Yeah, when I looked at these ones, I was like, okay, that's not within it at all, right? Like, but I saw this one,
Yeah.
where it's just a sort of digger, and I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. I really like that one. I thought that one was very cool. So I want to talk a minute about the painting because that's what we're meant to do here. So the first thing that I noticed, right, is we've got a lot of wear and damage. That looks very cool. He's gone ham on effects and like going really hard on the contrast. I think he's gone a bit too hard with the rust when it comes to the tracks. Right, because I think...
Oh, yeah, I think that feels a little bit...
Because over
much
here,
of it,
it
yeah.
feels a lot better.
Or maybe it's like the Martian grounds.
But see, all of his grounds are shown as to be like these...
Stone-like things.
Yeah, like a sort of city-like area.
Righto. Yeah.
And I think that's one of the areas where he's weakest. He's basing.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah.
Bear is here. Penguin is away on company business, living his best penguin life, leaving a poor bear all alone in the office. This is sad because
hopefully we can keep you company. But one of the
Penguin
things
would have some good advice on this sort of thing.
But one of the things that I was really impressed with was things like this. So you see this thing right here? You know what that is?
White fuel tank thing.
Yeah, but do you know what it is?
Cement.
It's a Coke can.
A Coke can.
Yeah, look.
Oh, you're right.
And see, like, when I looked at it, I'm like, oh, cool, a big fuel tank. And then I was like, oh, like that.
We've made those. We've turned our cans into
things, yes, but not into
Warhammer
tanks.
Not into tanks, but that's a clever way of using it.
Mm-hmm.
We turned ours into, like, I don't know, like some storage container thing.
Yeah. All right, so
well done, Mark.
Yeah.
Excellent work.
Well, I do want to.
This is Armies on Parade ready.
Oh yeah, for sure. But like, what I love is the storytelling.
Thomas.
The amount of rust on the tracks is fine. They should have polished the edges and surfaces with contact on the ground. Yeah, so like I said, with that one particular one, I think there was too much rust. But what I really like is the storytelling, like things like this, like these two guys with like who are just sitting on the truck as things are rolling along.
No, tradies, they never do anything. Always just sitting around doing nothing.
This is true, but like they also completely disregard, safety protocols, right? And see, like, I see down here, I don't know what these hound things are meant to be or where they come from, and I'm like...
They're plasma dogs.
Plasma dogs.
Duh.
Okay, alright, but so I do want to show a little bit of that storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
So I think when he does stuff like this, the basing looks fine, looks good, right? But like you take a look at a lot of it and we don't have nearly that level of storytelling. And like I'm not saying this to be mean, obviously, because I'm showing a lot of love to these, right? But it does look a lot just like cork tiles, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it doesn't really have it looks very obviously cork. Even though the surface of it is very well done, it looks like bitumen. But the edges need a bit more refinement type.
well, I think like that's part of the problem, right? So we've got all of this sort of stuff. Like, okay, I feel like when it comes to this, like that looks really cool, the way that he's done the road sort of stuff. But I think
Take
like
a look,
over,
there's got tufts coming in and out.
Yeah,
of
I
it
think-
and, like,
I think that one looks nice.
but it does insinuate that it's been destroyed for so long.
Yeah,
that
it does.
tufts are coming out.
But yeah, so like I think with some of them they don't look. I don't think they look as good as they could. So we will move. So I just want to move on to this one before we go on. So this one I think
really
is
love it. I mean,
is
look
his
at that.
piece to delayed resistance. So you go.
Because you got such a great storytelling here, because not only you got the great effects of the chipping and the yellow and the blues, great contrast, but you have, you know, the little laser beams coming out. People
Yeah.
are actually working on the clearing the rubble out of the way, all that sort of thing. I love little things like that.
And see, I think this is where you've really shined. This is where it's really looking proper, right? And like just the little details, like the cords going to the plasma guns, right? Just it's not next level. It's not next level or anything like that. It's just those small differences that make a world of difference. And I know I've spent a long one on this one, but guys, I think he's put in a lot of effort to this, and that's why I wanted to, you know, show it off for as long as I did. All right, so next up we have,
Split shade.
and he's been
got
doing
a
some great work with these ones. I think we see them finished up a little later on.
Okay, should we
We'll go through it. So
need to get some panel liner and not a perfect color match, but close enough, I feel. Also need to get some basing done, but a good start. I think the original green is a little bit more towards a army greeny color.
yeah,
But I think this kind of fits my false memory shade of the green.
yes. But there is one thing that I want to comment on this. So I'm not trying to give you a hard time, but you've got a lot of grain built up on these.
Yeah, there is a lot of grain, but I don't necessarily mind it for something like this because it adds like a very interesting texture to a mechanical model such as this. And I actually love the contrast of that red orange against this very nice sort of soft greens that he's used. Is really quite striking, especially you can see there on the back, which I think they're meant to be thrusters.
Yes.
Or light bulbs.
But see, I think he does do a lot more work with these guys later. So we will move on from this one because I think that, you know, it's...
Hey, go boy! We are on the Discord if you want to come and talk.
Yes, it is a Gundam.
Yeah.
It's the Gundam Assemble ones. So, yeah, I think he's put in an amazing level of work thus far. But, yeah, he puts
'cause
in even more work later.
This is for the board game, I believe. They've now
It's
released
the
board
miniatures game, but this was just a preview miniatures, which is very ironic because they don't actually go on these bases.
Yeah, they go on like some hex base or something.
Yeah,
right?
they do.
Yeah, it's really fun.
It's a Gundam!
But we've watched someone make a video on it, and they're push fit models, so you don't even need to use
Yeah.
glue. It's
But
really
I'd
good
still
stuff.
use glue. And next up, we've got Calvinoni with more wall.
And I think this one, either he took a better picture this time or he actually put a little bit more work into it. I don't know which, but the contrast level on this is way better than the last time that we saw. This actually looks like something that you would get out of a Dungeons and Dragons kit. And I think it's absolutely wonderful, Cal. I can see every single detail is something you can really appreciate.
But like, I like he's put a lot of work into the little things, like for example, how they've got the stacked bones. I think these are called reliquaries. The little areas. I think all of that looks amazing.
Yeah. Like normally, Cal wouldn't put in this much effort into all the small details. Like for example, that little scroll that we saw before, he might not have even painted the ropes, but he has done that as well.
And like I also like
the wax comes dripping down.
Yeah, just little stuff
like that. So absolutely fantastic, Cal. You have stepped up your miniature game
in a big way.
In a big way, especially even though you're still doing tabletop level stuff.
I'd call this character level.
Yeah, you could consider this character level.
Yeah, I'd call this character level, no problem.
And I'm very happy to see you sort of take that extra step. Yeah. Honestly. It's just very good, very nice. Very lovely to see that.
For sure. Alright, shall we move on?
Oh boy. Who is this?
Who is this?
We have a kit.
Okay.
Color me impressed. Quick airbrush test. I have a long way to go in my quest to become proficient with both color mixing and using the new Mindworks heavy body acrylics, but I decide to do a quick test to see how well they thin down for airbrush using just distilled water and a 0.2mm needle. I kick things off with a zenithal. I feel this is a great test because titanium white can be challenging.
Yeah.
I put a few drops of water in the airbrush cup, then I loaded a brush with a bit of titanium white and swirled it in the cup. I would say the mix was over-thinned, but I carried on by dropping the pressure.
We're just because we've got so much to do, and
I quite like the way the line's coming out, actually.
Yeah.
I think it's a good base for that, the color.
I think that do you want to read out Go Boy's comment before I make my comment on the line?
Might jump in a sec, doing some painting with a friend. Goba is so social. Always got something going on. I like that.
I think for tests, Kit, one of the biggest things is, for me, when you're doing tests, it is so much more important to have clean models, and I will explain why. So when we've got models like this, right? So we've got those dirty big mold lines, right? See, you're not paying the attention to the details that you should to those colors, to those blends and so on, right? Mm-hmm. You're paying attention to these sorts of things, right? And now you can go, oh, you should just ignore it, but like that's not how the brain works, right? And so I agree that titanium white is a great way to see how things work out. But yeah, just these sorts of things, really important to, fix up for your test models. Mm-hmm. Especially if you're going to be doing these sorts of public tests, because all people are going to see is like, they're going to go, oh, okay, so what are this, that, like, I don't like that model sort of thing, right? Rather than focusing on the tests. Remember when we did the 3 color test? Mm-hmm. We also did 10 Space Marines. Why did we do 10 Space Marines? Because we wanted people to look at the Space Marines, because they know what the default looks like. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All right, so next up, yes. So is it?
More Zaku's.
Is this by the same? Is it also split shade?
Yes. Yep. Split shade.
Okay. Yep. All right. You wanna read?
I got the panel liner, and I'm not exactly sire. I can see/feel a difference. Maybe I'm expecting too much from it. I don't know.
So when it comes to panel liner, some of the times you got to put it on twice to get the effects that you want, but I can see a difference.
Yeah, we highly recommend using oil wash, which is one of the easiest way to panel line as well. Works pretty much the same way. Just get some AK interactive white spirit, or literally any white spirit. I say that because maybe you might be familiar with that.
Well, I like the AK interactive white spirit because it doesn't have a strong smell.
Yeah. No, I think it even has a somewhat pleasant smell, but
It doesn't really have that much of a smell at all
it does
to me.
have a smell, but it's not like very pungent. Oopsie days.
All right. Thank you.
All right, let me
Can
just
you,
put my phone on silent.
Yeah.
Never. But yeah.
All right. So I think with that one, we will
Move.
just give me a second, guys. Alright, so we're just going to move on from this one to the next. Alright, so next up, we have Larry. We will have quite a bit of Larry.
Okay, we got Larry with the hair. Decided to go ahead and blend the hair color transitions. Gonna let it ferment a bit. Working on any highlighting. See how I like it after a few days. I know you don't like her abs, but it's part of the sculpt, and I can't change that without sculpting a new abdomen out of green stuff or something. But I did tone down the shading by adding Scale 75 Instant Color Flesh, then using a Q-tip to remove the excess, then repeated that once more. Maybe that helps. Painted skin tone around the eyes to fix the googly eyes. Hand slipped, had to fix it. Then she looked like she had a beard. Ultimately, it took about a half hour getting the head back to normal. No. Added pink to the lips, and but they're thin and small, and I have a hard time seeing where the ends of the mouth are, especially on the left side of the head. So I had to correct Joker face. But
yeah,
it
I
still
saw that.
Doesn't look right to me. I'll fix it later.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well,
I think if you have actually done something to the abs a bit more this time
I do
around.
think that the skin looks
better.
A lot more blended. I think that
more
helps.
Blended. I think at this point I'll let it go, Larry.
You'll let it go?
I'll let it go.
Are you sure you don't want to? So, like, I like that he's shown off the model blank. He's like, look at what I'm working with. Leave me alone. Just like that.
Yeah, very shiny model, eh?
Yeah, I guess.
A shiny piece of plastic.
Alright. So
buy it now! Click the button, honey. Click the button.
I can't.
But it doesn't take us anywhere. This is a scam. A scam.
Alright, so next up we have...
Oh, what's this?
What's this?
Oh boy. Gareth Higgins finally finished Mortarian Demon Prince of Nurgle for some 40k and late 30k gaming.
So yeah.
I like the basing it.
Yeah, I like the basing.
It's pretty classic Warhammer.
It is classic Warhammer, but it doesn't feel very Nurgle-y.
It does not feel very. You know what you could do, Gareth? Conan from our Discord. I don't know if he's on the Facebook. He did a Nurgle model, a Great Unclean one, and he mixed Tesseract Glow with water gel and made like a toxic pool of water. It's quite cool. Maybe you could do a little something like that around the bottoms.
So I think he's done really, really well with the armor, but like I'm a bit thrown by the color because it seems a lot more
Horus green.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking actually. It's funny that you know the names of the stupid paints now.
It's not actually Horus green, is it?
Yeah, no, there's like Lupercal green.
Yeah, Lupercal. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, I thought he actually looked a lot different. I think we've actually talked about him before, like you tried to submit it for a competition or something
Mm,
at one point.
But yeah, I do think that the basing is like classic basing. It's like pitch perfect, but it feels very off with Mortarion.
Yeah,
You know,
but it's kind of like the Richard Gray models where I see him do Nurgle models and they look so clean.
yeah.
You know, it's the same thing.
So
yeah.
I like the plasma effect. I like the rust. I think that the tabard has unfortunately the exact same values as the legs, and I think these are fine, like they're good, but value wise they could be pushed a bit more, because like when I look around here it all sort of blends together, right? So like when you're up here, perfect, great, fantastic, because you're just like the wing membranes, you know, these weird pus smoke plume things, right?
Oh,
You know,
it is. It's a go boy.
and
Woody.
all of those sorts of things. And like when you come across this area, like you're brought to the face, which is good, and you got the shoulder pads, but it all sort of blends together because the accents, like you've very much dulled them down, and you haven't brought the verdigris way up like you have with the rust, where it's
Yeah.
like just about falling off rust. So I think it all looks good, right? This is like very well technically executed, right? I just think color theory wise, when it comes to values and when it comes to colors, you could just make things pop a bit more.
Yeah.
And like,
So add a little. Oh yes, please go by. Yes.
Oh, I think that's my chair.
Oh okay.
don't worry about it.
I think with the base though, the biggest issue when I look at this Mortarion is this Mortarion looks like he perfectly fits in the Battle of Isstvan 5. Super gritty, it's not like dull, but it's very muted.
Yeah.
Versus even the rocks kind of feel like they're almost a different. There's a difference to them.
So you're saying, what's So we've
Like, the
got
base
like
matches the mat that he's on.
yeah, we've got
Oh,
like
yeah.
If it's the terrain, that's really good.
So
But,
what you're
like,
saying
the-
is we've got like Don Bluth up here and Walt Disney down here.
Yeah, pretty much. It's
Yeah.
like a merging of two styles, but there's no homogeny between the two of them.
Yeah, yeah. Which can be fine, right? Which can be fine, like the corruptions coming in, like that can be good. But yeah, I would agree. So like I think technically very well executed. I think when it comes to the color theory, when it comes to blending these two things together, I think that you could push it. But if you're happy with this model, just be happy, man.
Yeah. That's pretty good model as is. Yeah.
All right, and next up we have some
Oh.
Thomas.
Make my take on Rattling Sniper. That will be my submission. Oh, my submission to this month painting on the Miniature of the Month competition in my local Warhammer store. Why does
Space
his
Hobbits.
yeah? Oh yeah, Space Hobbits. Yeah, that is
Yes.
what they
Yes.
are, aren't they? They've got the hair on the foot and everything.
Oh, they are just straight rips. Like no joke. They are like just straight. Like that's why it always gets me.
Can we go to this picture for a second?
Which picture?
This one.
Okay.
Does it not look like he's got a foot for a hand?
What it does.
What have you done? What have you done? This
Uh,
is the hand, foot, and mouth disease.
No, this is proof that Tomas is making AI artwork.
Oh my god. Thomas! You've been lying to us.
I realize that I sound like the Joker when I'm like.
Oh, okay. Be serious. Come back to the first page. the
Okay,
first-
yeah.
So, okay. Originally, Thomas, may I borrow the mouse for a hot second?
Yeah.
I was
I
a
should
little
leave.
confused as to like what was going on with his cheeks. Like, is that why they're called ratlings? Like, maybe they got some whiskers or some kind of weird mutation on the skin. But then I look a little closer, it's actually like a mutton chops. But because the coloration is so close into the skin, I thought it was part of their biology rather than facial hair. So I think maybe we might want to push the contrast, maybe darken it or something. I don't know. Yeah, but that's my thoughts.
Yep.
What about you, Goba? What are your thoughts on this one?
Well, considering the fact that we confuse the foot and the arm so well, I think it's really good. The skin tones match so well and the lighting.
There we have it. Go Boy loves AI art.
Yeah. Don't tell my girlfriend, she hates it.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh, have you seen Neural Viz? Oh my god, if she hates AI art, just show her that one channel on YouTube and see if you can change her mind. Okay,
it's a like AI comedy channel. Anyway, let's move on. Sunny can read out the very long and lengthy post written by Joseph.
Alright. 2 Hero Quest expansions finished. Time to start some Kingdom Death mini. Joseph! You were having a bit of an off season, but the Joseph is back, man.
He is.
The JoJo is back. I mean, look at this.
So there is one thing that I dislike about these minis, right? So it has nothing to do with the paint job, right? So I think these fish boys here, they look good. You know, very much. What is it? Call of Cthulhu Village Fishmen. Yeah, no, my brain's not operating on 1000%. So
Go Boy, you must know.
Go Boy does not. Sorry, go.
Fish.
It's just called fish.
It's a fish.
It's a fish.
I kind of like the Murlocs in World of Warcraft.
Yeah, no, they do look a little like those as well, yeah. In fact, I do feel that these were very World of Warcrafty inspired. Like, these ones look a lot more like, what do you call it? Paizo goblins.
Oh.
But, like, I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of the female models. The female goblins are a lot better than the female orcs, because like when we take a look at it, right, it's like, oh, the savage orcs, sexy green lady, oh, savage orcs. I belong in some dirty romance novel.
Yeah.
Snoo.
Yeah. Pretty much, right? Like, it just feels a little off. And the other thing where I think like it's sort of, we are returning to the classic. We're returning to the sort of classic Joseph sort of paint jobs.
Jack says the fishmen kind of remind me of the Children of Dragon from Conan Exiles.
Dagon.
Oh, Children of Dagon. Yeah.
Dagon or Dagon.
I don't know what I said.
Yeah, because you just thought it was a... So, like, I think these are good zombies, right? I like these as zombies. But then when it comes to the... So, mummies, also great mummies. I think they've got, like, great mummy posing, all of that sort of thing. But then when it comes to the skeletons, I think, like Go Boy was saying, way too much World of Warcraft inspiration, right? Like, you can just have skeletons. Right? Like, it is okay to just have classic skeletons like you did with the Hero Quest box. Why do they need the one spiky armed armor, right? And like, yes, I am sort of diverting away from the paint jobs, but that's because, like I said, this is classic Joseph paint job. Like, tabletop get it done paint jobs.
I would say tabletop plus.
Yeah, like, they're good.
Back to the tabletop plus. plus.
There's
Nice.
there's absolutely
Crispy.
nothing wrong with these paint jobs.
Yeah.
They're good. They do exactly what they're meant to do. This is what we're talking about when we're talking about tabletop, right? Like these little bits of chitin look like chitin. The greenish flesh still looks like flesh. There's a little starfish up there, looks like a starfish. The eyes look like glowing eyes. The teeth look like teeth. It is what it's meant to be.
Familiar.
Yeah. So let us move on.
Well done, Joseph. Welcome
Yes.
back.
We
Welcome back to your usual self. Well done.
all right. We've just got 50 more posts to get through. Oh no! Oh no!
So,
All right. I'll read out this guy's post. It's Member Monday. Hashtag Member Monday. You are who you are.
Remember Monday.
You are who you are all the time. The way you interact in a video game, be it detail-oriented, strategic, or whatever it may be, you are that way all the time. You build a pattern of behavior. That pattern of behavior not only affects you, but other people. I'm very proud of the plays we have made together. Your behavior has determined what is and isn't acceptable here. And what is encouraging people without blowing smoke. It's engaging with people of all skill levels. It's praising effort as much as results. And sorry for the lateness. Apparently, this didn't post when I thought it did, and I got home late and tired and left it on the screen. Yeah, no, I when I go back to this, so I had this written around 12 or something.
then you forgot to hit post.
Yeah, no, and I just sort of come back to it, and I'm like, I wonder why my post didn't get any likes. And then
I remember lying in bed while I was going to go to sleep, scrolling and seeing 2 minutes at like midnight, thinking, we have the same time zone. I'm in bed.
yeah, that's
What are you doing, man?
yeah, that's
What?
pretty much how it went. Because yeah, no, I had it up. Apparently, I just never hit post. I had it up all day.
Classic. Why didn't she reply? Oh, I never sent it. Oops.
Oops.
No, see, I had Sunny, so if it wasn't, why didn't she reply? She'd be messaging me. Why haven't you said anything?
Yeah, I suppose that's kind of true. Well, we are coming back to Tomas,
Tomas.
who admits that he does use the AIs.
He
See,
admits.
damn, you
Yeah.
got me, he's saying. But man, oh my good lord, look at how this has turned out.
Man, that
Forget
wood
everything
grain.
I said. Forget everything I said.
The wood grain.
Quick today update
Yeah,
on
that Woodstock is gorgeous.
yeah. Quick today update on my Space Bilbo the Reaper. Many small fixes awaits and the base is cooking. It's cooking, mate.
It's
But yes, let's go back to obsessing over the wood grain.
we'll see. Like they're like the problem I have is like I like Games Workshop minis. Just at the moment, I couldn't hate Games Workshop themselves anymore. But like their minis are so fantastic at the moment. Like the little bits of detail, like here, he's got cutlery on the side of his backpack,
Yeah. The
right?
proper camping materials.
And just little things like that. And yeah, it's just like the small details that make things work. And I feel like this one isn't overly detailed, but what I really do like about what Tomas has done here is he's given him the sort of drinker's nose,
Yeah,
with
it's
the...
got the little flush across the nose.
Yeah, just little details like that. But I see some green stuff work. Or is.
He's made a tree stump. Tree stump.
We will see.
But the color choices for his Bilbo,
His color choices for the green stuff is wrong.
No.
I agree.
his Bilbo Baggins. Yeah,
Yes.
it should have been blue or brown stuff.
Should have been me.
Yeah.
Brown stuff.
Yeah, brown stuff. Oh, because it's poop. Right.
All right, make your points. Make your
I
points.
think great color theory, great use of a neutral palette. Actually, I think this is an excellent way of showing how you can use neutrals in an exciting way. It got the pop of color from the nose flush and the beard, the mutton chops.
It's just the way you said. Actually, it's a great color palette. Actually.
Okay. What? Why did I? What?
All right, let us move on.
All right.
And next up we have
Krisha. Oh, look. He's doing the thing.
He is indeed doing the thing.
A display board for macro teams are put together over the weekends.
And yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing at the moment.
Similar things.
Mm-hmm.
Makes a cork tiles
Cork tiles.
to make a modular battle mats.
Love me cork.
The cork.
Simple as.
And it looks just like the basing that he's got on his models.
Yeah,
Very consistent stuff.
Yeah.
Excellent work as per always, Chris. Oh, look at that crackle. Oh, yeah. Look at that crackle. What?
Just how into it you are.
I like it.
Yeah, no, I think it's good. It's just funny the way you're like, oh yeah. You're like a dad at the barbecue. Look at that. Look how, right? All
Love
even,
the
all
cork.
through.
Love me crackle.
Yeah, just
Got me crackling.
right.
Uh,
No, well done meat here. Look at that, nice and juicy, boys. Nice and juicy. Well-
your mom never taught you how to make this. Your mom, she only know how to use salt. She don't know how to cook. Not like me.
You know that she is actually Singaporean. She is not born here. All right.
I do wonder why he didn't try to do a bit of a snow base.
All right.
It's the fabled girlfriend. I
Yeah.
heard her in the background.
You got to
She's
tell her about the AI.
She's AI.
All right. I think it was all really good. I really liked it, Chris. I think
Yes,
it
well
looked
done.
good. I think it looked good. You know, like I hope that you do well in your armies on parade. Okay, I'm gonna read
Is
out
he doing
this
this
guy's.
for Armies on Parade?
Yeah, I think he. Well, it is armies on parade time, and he's making display board.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm
Yeah,
sort
yeah,
of
yeah.
making the connection.
Righto.
It's Talk Tuesday. Hashtag Talk Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So let's talk. What do you use for your basing and terrain? Is it mostly store-bought or mostly homemade? Or as close to a mix of both? Alright. And it seems that 50-50 has won out. And I'm in the minority. I'm a minority, I'll just have you know. You know, mostly homemade. It's time for Cal.
Oh,
Calvinoni.
you're so 50-50.
Also, I'm just gonna throw out there that was my mum, not my girlfriend.
Your mom sounds so young. Oh my goodness. Ew.
She works with kids, so she acts it every day.
Oh, I see.
Next up we got
Stacey's mom has got it going on. That's your mom. That's for sure.
Alright. Can we read?
Calvinoni big statue from the AOS Sand and Bone box set. I like it.
It looks really cool.
You know what? I think you have done excellent with the color choices here, right, Cal? I think what would really bring it up even more is if you could do some like fluorescent yellow or something with the candles.
Leave the man alone. Like I think it looks good.
I just look. It put a little something.
Look,
Something.
that
in
looks
there.
like beaten metal, right? Like this looks really good.
Yes, honey. I'm
And-
not disagreeing with everything else. I just say because it's got such a lovely muted palette here, and it's very nice and aged, right? It's an opportunity to bring in that contrast with a little bit of an OSL effect if he can. Because why not try? Because he's doing so well. Just like a little bit of bright yellow flames to just, bring your eye in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Go Boy?
I think if almost, now this is me having an airbrush, just like a bright color to really stand out the fact that these lights are glowing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like 100%. Like I can see that there are candles there, but the first time I look at this picture, it doesn't look like a candelabra. It kind of looks like a giant statue with a whole bunch of papal dudes in the middle of it.
Yeah. I follow what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think like even just having like a muted yellow in the middle there, dry brush or something like that, like a bright muted yellow.
Yeah, like a pastel yellow, like a pale yellow.
Yeah,
color.
pastel. That's what I'm thinking of. Just to identify that it's the
flames.
flame, just the light coming off of it. Even like a more of an orangey color if you want to match it to the.
I would
color of the flame
agree.
too.
Yeah.
It just kind of looks like it's almost like they're candle wicks, not lit candles.
What do you think?
Look, so this comes down to something, right? I think that Cal has done so well with the statue itself. I think that all the, like, when we take a look at the bust, right, when we take a look at that sort of metal below, and I think these are meant to be coals underneath. I'm not quite sure, but when I take a look at all of that looks so nice, right? I think he's done so well, and like, I think that Cal has stepped up a lot, and an intense amount, right? And this is really nice work. Like, I can't stress that enough. This is really nice work. So I do think that he could push, right? But for me, I want to praise Cal's efforts more than focus on improvement, because I think he has made major jumps, right? And see, when it comes to that sort of thing, right, I'm not about blowing smoke. Like, when Cal was using the same sort of muted tones for like roughly forever, like we'd still make those same comments again and again. And the reason is because we want people to improve, right? We're happy if people hit their goals. Like, for example, there's a reason why I felt happy to criticize the models themselves, not the paint job with Joseph, because we know what Joseph's goal is. It's tabletop plus. He hit that goal exactly. Just absolutely nailed it.
Yeah,
right?
it's because he's consistently, usually, hitting those marks.
Yeah. And the whole point is, right, when it comes to all of that, I think it's important, like I said in the Member Monday post, we've got to praise people's efforts, right? Because, like, results do matter, right? But if somebody puts in an effort and, like, they fall a little short, I think that that's more important than somebody who gets it perfect the first time and puts in no effort, if you follow what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I do think that he could push more with these candles. I just really like all of this. Like, I look at this and I think that looks so nice. So, yeah, I'm not saying you guys are wrong. I'm just saying I'd steer the car in a different direction.
Putting my teacher hat on and saying it's differentiating for every ability standard.
Yeah.
What their goals are.
Yeah. No, definitely. Like, we'll try and criticize according to what somebody's aiming for. If somebody's aiming for Golden Demon, we're going to whip the hell out of them compared to somebody who wants, tabletop ready.
That's right.
All right, so next up we've got Tomas, and I think we're finished here, are we, with Tomas' stuff?
Seems that way.
Yeah.
Behold! Space Bilbo, the Annihilator, Reaper of Souls, and Widow's Maker. Okay, the photos are a bit too high quality. I switched from phone to actual camera so every piece of dust is visible. In the next week or two, I'll still be making some minor fixes and changes before submitting him to competition, but I doubt it will be something worth posting.
Yeah, so first thing I noticed was, yes, the change in quality of the pictures, but I don't want to worry about the stray hair or anything like that. That's pedantic BS, right? But what I do want to focus in on is this right here. So you're obviously trying to use this as sort of forest floor scatter. My dude, we have tutorials on how to make forest floor scatter.
Real forest floor.
Look, basically you just bake some bark, and then you put it into a food processor, remove the top stuff, and then just get the other stuff underneath. Like here, if even okay, well let's take a look. What was that?
I dropped the sword painting. I thought I broke it.
Oh no!
It's okay. It's fine. It's still attached to the blue tack.
Oh no! All right. I was seeing if I've got a post where we were using some of it close up.
Find the short.
Oh yeah, well you can find the short and send it to him. But do we have pictures of that basing somewhere? You know the basics of basing. What the frick? Sonny looked up our basing tutorial and got hardcore porn.
Well, it's in the thumbnail, but that's
Yeah.
else. So anyway, I'm just gonna look WAYPN up.
Yeah, for sure. So that's the first thing I noticed. Because I think that could really add to the realism of your basing. Where you
Pretty sure I titled it "How to Make Forest Floor Scatter." And
just type in scatter in the search bar.
No.
Okay. I think you did really well with the feet hair. I think that came up well.
Jungle bait.
I don't think show the jungle base. There's one. Isn't there one where we use it?
There is a scatter. There it is.
Yeah. There we go. But yeah, so I think all of this looks good. Your leather, as per usual, is really good. Yeah. I don't really have much to comment beyond just, you know, try out that basing mixture.
Yeah, what do you think, Go Boy? Do you have anything that we are not seeing?
Yeah, I'm pretty much just in the same boat. I think you're really hitting everything on the nail. Just the basing looks like the model itself looks great. And I would hang on.
Oh, good. I think if we're all on the same page, I think we can pretty much move on because
I absolutely love the rocks and the mossy.
Yeah, the
that
rocky
he's
mane.
done.
Yeah, no, that looks very nice. I agree. Oh,
The moss really
you're
brings
back?
together like the
Yeah.
So I have an Alexa and people love dropping in on me all the time.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I think I like the moss because it adds character to the rock itself.
Yeah.
Like it's just that little extra storytelling on the base rather than just here is rock.
Yeah, for sure.
And even the I didn't even see the flocking on it too.
Yeah.
Just the flocking on top of that to really bring together the whole idea of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just like the flooring could be better. That leather is fantastic. I love it.
Oh, yeah, no, he always does such good leather. I think it's because of the contrast levels that he does. I think that really pushes it. All right, so next up we have Kit.
I've been continuing to experiment with just using 3 primaries plus black and white. The models
Nice.
I'm practicing on have really muddy details, which probably isn't helping things. Right now, the biggest challenge is still skin tones. I end up doing so many layers that it quickly becomes a sloppy mess. I'm also doing a bit of work in Ebby this afternoon, but sticking with what I know works. Mainly just blocking in the blue and brown along with a bit of highlighting in the gauntlets and pauldrons.
Yeah, no, it's coming along very well. Like these are nice browns that you're getting from mixing the colors. Like I think this looks very nice. You've got some nice variations in tone.
Yeah, and it looks like leather.
Yeah,
The way
it-
that you've sort of blended things together there.
Mhm.
So that's a nice step
And
up.
and don't worry about skin tones. Skin tones are very hard to mix. There's a reason why, like, when we talk about, you know, testing out a paint range, we say get some skin tones because they're very hard to make just based on mixing colors
Yeah,
together.
you'd need a lot of time and practice and observation.
You
before-
also need to have more knowledge than usual.
Yeah.
Right. I think you're doing well, right? I'd still pretty much stand by the things that I said before, but it looks like his skin has come along a bit better in this one.
Mhm.
But we're not quite seeing the same areas with him, so maybe I'm wrong. But let us move on to, who do we have up next?
It's just
Support message. Interesting.
but it's just
Okay, yep. So his light box is dying.
yeah, my light box is finally dying. Despite years of being glued back together and structural bulldog clip supports. Any recommendations for a replacement? Last time I just bought what was cheapest and about the right size on eBay. I'm UK based and budget conscious. I have no interest in photography beyond putting pictures of minis on the internet. Well, the most budget friendly way to do it, Joseph, is just grab yourself a big old piece of white cardstock.
Yep, well, like
And
that's
just
essentially what we do,
prop
but
it up.
grey cardstock.
Yeah, we've got grey and black.
Yeah.
We've got all the colors.
Well, neither of them are colours.
I've got all the shades, okay?
All the shades.
Same too, actually. I just have a piece of white poster paper from Officeworks.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I just hit it with two cheapy IKEA lights. For,
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I remember seeing your pictures of the Space Marines for your armies on parade.
Yeah.
They were well taken.
Are you trying to say something about his,
I really
his
had
space
something
marines?
stuck in my throat. Okay.
I see. Alright, so basically we'd give the same advice that we'd always give, right? Just look up pictures on WAYPN. I would look, but I'm going to have to make a short trip.
I'm gonna also. There's a really old article, and I really hope it's still there. On Games Workshop's website. I know we hate them. That has a whole thing about photography.
Yeah.
And some of the good ways to actually set it up with. Here we go. The model photography from 2018.
Ooh, are you gonna put it
I'm
in the chat?
Gonna put it in the stream chat.
Okay.
Because I actually used this initially when I first started taking my photographs, and I haven't used it in a while because I haven't used a proper camera in a while. But you know, phones have come a long way since 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And those photos that I actually put in my thread for my Ultramarines project, I just took them with my phone on the GW palette paper. Just fiddled with the settings a bit.
I know, yeah. I'm just waiting for the picture to come. It is in the stream.
Oh, I put it in the YouTube chat.
YouTube chat.
The stream chat, yep.
Does it even come up? Because people aren't usually able to send links.
Oh, let me chuck it in the
Yeah,
chat
the
then.
Discord. Yeah, it'll should pop up. Ah, there you go. Okay, I'm just gonna
There.
open link here. I just want the picture. Like, okay. Open.
Granted, they do say if you're serious about photographing miniatures, look at investing in a light box. But that being said, this goes through a lot of like, how can you take really good pictures with, you know, a piece of paper and two cheapy lights.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna open the link. Visit site.
Yeah, that's why I was struggling.
It's because it's a web file. It's having a freaking aneurysm.
Yeah, because I didn't want to click on, if it brought me to a website, I didn't want to click on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so here we go. Here's what's being said here. I know that there was a lot of videos by like Travarion or Squidma, and they say similar things as well. They just get like 2 hobby lamps and just concave a piece of
Yeah,
cloud
no, and that's pretty much what our short showed. You know, like just do that.
yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I think this is the important thing that a lot of people forget, the golden angle. Like, this is the Games Workshop that I love. The Games Workshop that puts out this. Not the Games Workshop that puts out this. You know, like, come on, guys.
Into a full-time.
Like, 2 very different sides of the coin. But let us move on to Ryan.
Pictures are in order. I added an OSL eye glow, redid the metallic highlights with a medium dry brush of gunmetal, and the final metal highlight done with a light dry shining silver. I've now go back over the armor with some dark rust and fresh rust, re-add some more corrosion, the metallic dry brushing knocked out, and some streaking. I've also added a little bit of verdigris to the belt buckle and the crown on the skull. Next steps are some gore/blood for the blade of the axe, and then final dusting of the base and feet with pigment powders. I have attempted to add some dry brushing and fine lines to the fur of the cape so it reads a bit more like fur, but I am 2 minds about that at the moment. Also, surface finish variation.
Yes. So yeah, he's taken a look at, you know, the saturation, like
Once he takes a picture
yeah,
of
the values, and see, it is looking a lot better now, because when we were looking at it before,
yeah, look at that. You can really see the red is really capturing the attention, and the greens are
popping a bit more.
Yeah.
And see, what I like here is like he's showing, you know, the differences here. And see, I think, like we said, when it comes to the basing, you know, I think he was like 100% spot on with the basing, because like you can see it with the differences in the saturation, right? Like they're pretty much night and day, right? And I think it looks a lot better now. I do think here could have brightened up the hands a bit, but he is going for the grimdark style. But yeah, you can see a lot of effort has been put into this. Why do you keep putting up notifications, Facebook? Why are you like this? You are the worst of all of the social medias, but the best one we have. Ugh. I would love it if that, like, we could host this somewhere, but we cannot. Just we have to.
It'd have to be like on our own website or something.
Yeah, and then we'd have to pay for hosting, you know, photos and videos and all of that. But yeah, I think he's done really good work. What do you guys think?
I think it's good.
Yeah, for sure. Those eyes are spectacular.
Yeah.
Even the base, you know, I like how there is just some there's a tension grabbing spot color.
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, it really just tells a story of I don't know if that character had a name. I'm going to call him Gorguts the Destroyer.
Great name. I'm going to say that in the comments.
Yes.
Gorguts the Destroyer. With the A.
Yes, with an A.
Gorguts.
He called him Destroyer with the hard R. Jeez.
Destroyer. Destroyer? I hardly know her.
Yeah.
Oh no.
My good lord.
Terrible. Yes. Absolutely
Silly
horrific.
Goose. You're
All right.
silly goose.
Let's
Finger guns.
Oh, check it out.
All right. So next up we have
Another mark.
more from Mark.
More for Mark. More whip shots of Calgaro, thrice born. No shit, Sherlock. Decided I wanted to go properly grimdark. Loved playing around with the villainy inks for the weathering. Just waiting for the resin puddle to dry, and then need to tidy the base. What's everyone think? Disgusting enough? Yes.
So
uh-huh.
I think like with Ryan, there's not enough as the villainy ink people, sorry, the grimdark compendium people love to say, surface variation.
Well, I think there is plenty of surface
Okay,
variation.
let me give an example, right? Like primarily when it comes to the flesh. So we see how the flesh has a level of glossiness to it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, okay. So let's come around to the front again, right? Right here. So this doesn't look like the oozing open wound that it is. And this doesn't look like dried out pallid flesh. Right? It looks like quite glossy. And like, it looks unnatural but healthy. You know? It doesn't look like... I'd probably hit this with a matte varnish and you'd probably be a lot better. I feel like we want more dripping. More... So what I'd probably do is around here, I'd put in some Blood for the Blood God, right? With a mix of airbrush mixed medium, right? Put it in along the bottom here and then have some of it like dripping down a bit. You know, like it's the open oozing wound that it is. Mm-hmm. So I really do like the rust up here, but I feel like we're not getting enough color variation. You see what I'm saying?
I quite like the rust the way that it is.
Okay, and the other part is like this gunk up here doesn't feel glossy enough. But I do think like this guy looks great. I like this guy. You know, he seems to have the right level of variation. And you know, his new haircut. He's quite stylish.
Yeah, he's got his mange haircut.
Yeah.
Oh, video.
Oh, video.
Oh.
I feel like I'm from another age because when I hear the little motor turning, I feel like I'm about to hear the Daft Punk song start. You know, the one, yeah. But yeah. Alright. Do you guys have feedback? Because I've been talking this whole time.
I think the colors do look quite similar to each other in terms of value with the orange and the... But I don't necessarily mind that, especially for a Nurgle model. I think it's got lots of dents and decay, lots of decay like that. It definitely pulls off the theme. My eye is very attracted to that Tesseract glow goop, though. I don't know how I feel about that because
his chest squirting.
Because I feel like my eye should not focus on that. It should focus on the giant mech dude, the dreadnought itself. So I think there's not much we can do in terms of trying to fix that. Yeah, it is. It's definitely grimdark. I just feel that it's quite all one. A feeling of
Very
the
one-toned.
One-toned, yeah,
Like
very monotone.
everything blends into itself.
It does feel that way. Although technically speaking, it is very well executed. It's very well. I mean, you can see all the techniques here and all the great placement of the basing and all the elements in it. A lot of work has gone into it.
So, because I'm the guy who talks about basing, I will say one thing about the basing. So here, where you've got all of that stuff, just get some spackle, smooth it out, and do a straight black, right? And have this black, and your focus will return to the model instead of these bits. But yeah.
Jax does say that it feels bleak like the Death Guard.
Yeah. So Go Boy, you were about to say something.
I think like the I really like how decayed and grotesque it is.
Mm-hmm.
I actually am going to be oppositional. I really like how wet it almost is. Like it feels like it really fits in with the Nurgle pestilence, pustule, rusty, gross. I think it actually has the opposite issue that Mortarion earlier had.
Oh yeah,
it blends so much because it's so very monotone. Just with being very green and very like a rusty brown, it all kind of blends in together, and it almost makes it hard to see any of the real details. But it's a fantastic executed robot. I just saw someone in the chat said it looks like someone forgot where they parked their robot.
Yeah, I saw that too. For like months.
Yeah.
This will be a deep cut. Do you know Rocco's Modern Life?
Oh boy, do I.
Do you remember the episode where like there's the grandma looking woman with the shopping cart who runs them over? It's like Billy, and she's in the car park, and then you see like this 6'5" guy with chin hair, and he's still got the little spinny top hat on, and he says, "Mom, where are you?" Yeah, I can sort of picture that guy. Mom, hello.
She eaten.
Oh gosh.
All right, I think.
Was she eaten by the monster dreadnought?
No, you saw it with me. You just didn't.
No,
pay
I don't
attention.
think we saw that episode.
Yes, we did. We saw it together.
I don't remember that episode.
You don't remember anything.
I remember lots of things, actually.
Actually.
Lots of things that you don't remember.
Just because you know where, you last left something, which you moved, doesn't mean that I don't remember where things are.
That's not true. That's not true. You would have left something somewhere, and I would have just happened to see it. And then you say, honey, where did I put my glasses? And I say, it's over there.
I don't wear glasses.
Yes, you do when you paint. You wear
the magnifying glasses. All right, it's
I
time
feel
to
like
move
this
on
guy,
to lunch.
we get a bad rap for losing things. Like, it's not my fault. I'm just a little guy.
I lose my things all the time as well. I lose my glasses.
That's because you don't put them in the same place.
I've been putting them in the same place.
Yeah, only once I yell at you about it. It's like, where's my glasses? I don't know. Maybe you put it in a different place this time again. Have you checked next to the chair? Have you tried next to where we come in? Oh, did you put it next to the bed? Oh, have you tried this time? Is it on the TV?
I know all the usual places.
Yet you can't find it.
Because I put it in an unusual place.
Read Jack's comment.
A few better pictures of today's work.
All right.
Amazing. Yeah.
I think the hand has very much improved.
I love it. Oh, that's such a terrible picture. Ryan, why is he saying it?
He's not saying it.
He's cropped it in a weird way.
No, he's trying to take a picture of the hand so that we can see the difference.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Is it a bread box?
I don't have a bread box. Thank you very much.
Yeah. No, Sunny finds particular areas where she can lose things.
That's not true.
Catch you all later. I'm gonna write up an incident report.
Oh,
That's a nice way of saying I'm done with you.
All right, see you, Jack.
But yeah,
I mean, yeah, this is great. What are you using for photos, Ryan? Are you using your iPhone or something? It's really crisp.
I really do think, like, coming back at it, second time with these photos, like that glow with the eyes,
It just comes at you, man. It looks alive.
It looks like I said, classic Warhammer artwork, like Warhammer Fantasy artwork.
Oh yes, I agree. Like, you could probably find some Paul Dayton
Warhammer
artwork.
Fantasy, Warhammer Fantasy Battle artwork. So
You could find something from Paul Dayton.
Paul Dayton.
Paul Dayton.
I'm Paul.
It's a yes. Oh my god, it's Ryan. And Ryan said just my iPhone. Ugh, I am instantly annoyed.
Okay.
I have a good quality camera and I can't get it to get pictures properly sometimes. iPhone 15
Reddit.
Pro
Oh
Max.
no.
15 Pro.
Why do you not let us zoom in on pictures? Okay. All right. Well, we'll see if they've got.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
No. So like, this is what I'm talking about when like it's
yeah.
a sort of classic,
But
fantasy.
it's got a lot of color, right?
That
But
one
it still
does.
feels very grim dark. Look at that.
Yeah, like stuff like this sort of thing, Like,
Very like retro hammer.
yeah.
Like
Alright.
the 3rd edition Warhammer models.
All right, let us move on to Tomas.
Ah,
Tomas, this is unpainted.
So October it is. But Tomas does more than some people. Even if it's unpainted.
We did things this week. We did lots
What
of things.
is he done with the base? What's that creamy looking stuff?
It's ladies' face cream. It's cakey.
Well, Ellie says he's got a bounce too. Good stream, you guys. Catch you all next week. And Ryan says, I was going for an old hammer in a grimdark style. Nailed it.
Yeah.
Totally nailed it.
I think this might be sandpaper here. I'm not sure.
No, that's just the base, right? Like the
No,
base.
look what-
usually-
It looks like some kind of like sand filler almost.
Yeah.
Actually,
No. The black bit. The black bit looks like sandpaper.
no, I think that's the base itself.
Yeah, that's
Is
what
it?
yes, it is.
You're right. You're right.
See, he only believes you because you're a guy.
Yeah, it's true.
And if I said it, he's like, no.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's true. I mean, like,
I wonder actually, because I have it next to me for unrelated reasons, I wonder if it's the Vallejo Desert Sand Earth Texture Diorama FX.
it's just a base.
It's just a base cam.
Yeah, he's saying that
Just
Go
a-
Boys. He's saying that Go Boys, right?
Oh.
Not Sunny specifically. All right, next up we got Liam.
Alright, calling these guys done. Correspond Crawler is definitely done. Painted the base since that was all that was left to be
Yeah,
done.
I was about to say that we've seen this one quite a few times. now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, continue. Sorry.
Oh yeah. The Eye of the Deep is at least done to my satisfaction. Did some light touch up on some spots I missed, plus cleaned the paint off the base. The donut is there because you're not missing anything if you saw the old post a month or so ago. Oh yeah, I
His
do
donut
see
hole.
the donut. I did not see the donut before.
But see, this looks a little too delicious.
Yeah, so that you'll just go straight for the behind. Go num 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 num.
Have you seen that
Jesus
video of that dog
Christ.
eating like a slice of ham where it's just yum 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 yum?
No, I have not
That's
seen
what I'm thinking.
Stop quoting memes and relating me to those memes.
Leave Brittany they're allowed.
I can't help it. This is my life.
This is fine.
All right, yeah, no, it looks
It's
great. It looks
good.
great.
I do actually quite like the way that you've approached it in the end, even though you didn't do the special eye veiny stuff. That
yeah,
actually
I
looks
think
very
I
nice.
think. Look, let's be honest. We've had this with models. You just get to a certain point and you're just like, I'm sick of this ass.
Can we just be done?
Yeah.
And then he's just like, WAYPN, please, let me go. Let me escape.
He says it's AK dry ground paste, but it's still wet in the picture. What a lie! They say it's dry ground paste,
and
but it's wet.
AK.
Keep those bases wet.
Oh. Oh, goodbye. We have
Oh.
to have you come on more often.
All right. So next up, we haven't seen.
look at
Now I don't
Oh,
know.
Majority, my
Yes.
God, I have not seen you in like ages.
I know,
I see
and
Titan. Oh, happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She walks a proud member of Legio Ignatum, the Fire Wasps.
and you know what? I have to, like,
Oh, check that out. There's
yeah,
a
I
nice
know.
hexagon.
Here's the thing. I'm both proud and like confused by him because it doesn't matter whether this is real deal or resin print, right?
Oh, yeah.
This is a major project, right? And here's what he does. He comes along, puts it to the side, takes a single photo and says, I painted up this major project. It's it's obvious that I put a lot of work into it. This is the only picture you get.
Yeah, it's like, where's the process? Where's all
Well,
the
not just the
in-between?
process, but like, I'd love to see, like, this is as zoomed in as I can get.
Yeah.
I'd love to see how he's done this.
Yeah, you gotta take more pictures, man. You
Yeah.
can't just come onto WAYPN and do a one-picture showcase. That's not how we do things.
Especially, like,
Especially
okay,
not
if
a
this
Titan.
is the real thing, do you know how much this model costs in Australian dollars? $3,000.
$3,000.
$3,000.
It's as much as a car, mate. A car.
Yeah, and like it doesn't matter if it's resin printed or not because I can see the you know sort of resin kit stuff off to the side. It doesn't matter if it's that or if it's the real deal or not because like they're still just as expensive. Do you realize how much resin you'd have to use to print this
Yeesh.
freaking thing?
Yeah, I know.
But like, so it doesn't matter either way.
Especially if it didn't fail.
Oh my god, the number of fails. Yes, let's. Oh.
I just think it must be the real.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know one way or the other. But what I do know is there's a lot of freaking effort right there. He's just like one picture. This is enough.
Disappointed.
You know, it's like those guys who all sort of like stand there in the pictures, like holding their hands together. That's this.
Well, I think it's pretty well executed. I like the way that he's done the sort of shading, you know, the darker reds on the outside and like a brighter red on the inside of each panel. Pretty classic method of doing large scale vehicles. I've seen people approach it that way. I think it's great. I think the of course the hexagon honeycomb effect is on the chin there. Yeah, I mean the hazard stripes came through quite lovely on that giant pauldron there as well.
This thing will be massive too.
Like the size of a toddler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen people actually post pictures of them putting it in a seatbelt at the back of the car, and that's how they transport
It will
him
be.
around.
Well, it depends. Like this isn't just a toddler. This is like maybe a year 3 toddler.
This is the toddler.
This.
Not just any toddler. He's the toddler.
Daddy, do you love me?
It sounds like a Silver Age Batman villain. It's not just a toddler. It's the toddler.
It's the toddler.
And
I don't
he's,
know why the only thing of is I'm walking.
This is
my
terrible.
God.
Absolutely awful. All right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
This is why people
We've
show up.
we've only got like 11 more posts to do.
Oh my god, so slow.
Alright.
Alright, we got Kit once again. A bit more work on Ebb, Chimera Velvets for the gold, and Iconic Steel Shadow and Armor Grey for the steels. Probably add a few brighter gold highlights and maybe a bit of black wash on steel bits. Then it's just a quick bit of work in the fur and base and call him done. RJ!
The toddler.
Lord of the Toddlers. If you've got time to type, you've got time to come on to the stream room. Calling all.
Sorry, after all of those comments, I can just think, typing, not talking. That's a paddling.
I know RJ. He's gonna come up with some excuse to say why he can't
Yeah.
show up. I know.
I'm
him.
sorry. I've got a
I
job
got
and I need to
work
feed
or
my family.
something.
You know. I'm
Ugh.
sorry.
Ugh.
We've got to finish that freaking project we're doing as well.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
we're
like
pretty close to finished, isn't it?
kind of. So I got to put in the clays and start sculpting the faces and stuff. Like
What are you talking about? What project is this?
the one with that person.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yes. But so I think it's looking good. Not sure what to say. What would you like to say about the man?
RJ!
You sound like the thing from Silk Song.
Oh, yeah, the little pilgrims that come after Hornet and go.
Let the man talk.
He muted himself. RJ, give your opinion. He refuses to talk, honey. Not my fault. I think it looks good. I remember seeing the final pictures, and the final pictures are very... That's the guy. Hey. Pilgrim Groveler. Oh, for sure. He is definitely groveling. Every time Hornet comes nearby, he's just like that. And I always feel so bad every time you kill these little guys. I mean, look at them. They're children.
Oh boy, there I go groveling again.
Alright, so I'm just going to put this thing up so that everybody knows what we're talking about. Are we actually going to talk about the miniature at all?
I think it looks good for its current progress.
Okay, RJ, would you like to say anything? Something. Please save me.
I'm just trying to figure out how to mute YouTube without muting Discord.
We're so obnoxious. Oh,
Oh, you know, look who's next. They're gonna have to read out their
How
post.
convenient. Well, we'll wait for RJ to fix his noise issues, and then can read.
Let the man speak. Literal crickets in the background.
Is there?
Hello.
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 I bet Go Boy went across the room just to make that joke. So he said, like, hello from afar.
You know, the funny thing is I'm still in the same spot I have been for the last hour.
Oh
I
my
haven't
god.
moved.
Because it sounded like you were far away for that first hello when you said that. I was like, oh man.
Poor RJ. While all of this is going on, he's just like, I can't fix my technical difficulties. Will
How
you
do I make
shut
these
up?
two shut up?
Just shut up.
He left. I heard the badonk. He's probably gonna try and come back again.
Yeah, all right. Well,
Well, I guess I'll
let's
have
talk
to
about him while
read
he's gone. You
the
know,
whip.
classic pastime.
Continues.
Jeez,
I
that
can't
RJ
get rid
guy.
of the double audio. I usually mute the YouTube,
Yeah.
and that's how I
Yeah.
listen.
So, like, that's why we've got one of our mics. That's why we've got one of our mics muted. You know, when it comes to... Oh! Yeah.
Well,
You don't have your mic on, do you?
no, I don't.
Uh,
No, even if that's on,
yeah, no,
it
you...
should be
yeah.
not coming through.
Yeah, okay.
That's the thing.
Alright, so I think that the
Maybe I
reds
should mute
are coming up really well. I like the shadowing that he's done. I think that that's really nice, the way that he's done it there. But I do think that we need a sort of more heavy sort of inference of where the light's coming from. So we can see it here, but we can't see it on the terrain itself.
This front angle seems to kind of cap
No.
lighting effect.
Okay, so here's what I'm saying, right? So take a look here, right? When we look at it this way, right? We can see that's slightly brighter, right?
So it looks like the light's coming from the top center, like as if they're walking through a cavern and there's a hole in the top of the cave where they are.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looks like. The lightings.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think, Jay? You want to tell us what is the concept?
We'll mute ourselves.
Yeah, we'll shut up. Promise.
When you say promise like that, I think that means like he's less likely to join.
Promise I won't speak, Jay.
And that's
Okay.
a threat.
Jesus Christ.
Torch on a side wall was the
It's Jason
idea.
Moore.
Oh, he came back. Okay, I keep quiet.
Okay. So yeah, the the idea was like they're walking through some type of like odd cave cavern type system, and there were like torches on the side. So it's also like I started painting these as like just test pieces, and I didn't have any intention of putting them together. And when I was done with them, Amanda was just like, they would look really cool together. And so I had different light sources painted on them. Because again, I wasn't expecting to put them together. But this was just the best way I could make sense of how they were already painted. And so here we are.
Well, I don't think it's bad.
No, it's definitely not bad. It's just not like your finest work.
Well, I mean, I think you've done a pretty good job of trying to fix the lighting issue there.
I think it could be pushed a bit more. So
In
like,
what way?
okay, so I think
Like on the base itself.
on the base itself, but also at the back. So I think here looks really good, right? But sort of do the inverse of what you've got with the brightest areas. So you've got brightest areas here, right? But that would also imply darkest areas back here. And we don't really see that as much, right? We see it almost as if the light wraps around a full 180. Like, it hits here and basically doesn't get any darker sort of thing. And I think, like, this could be a really good study in how lighting works. Now,
For sure.
and now Go Boy will say something very funny and we will all laugh. No pressure.
I don't know. The only thing I can think of is ping pong.
You see?
It's terrible. It's terrible, but it worked. It worked.
It worked.
All right.
Prophecy was foretold. But wait, I just want to point one more thing out. I just look at that leg. It's very lovely tights that he's painted on there.
Yes, all
Hey,
the
that's a fine ass leg.
It is a very nice leg. Look
well,
at
it's
that leg.
it's Kingdom Death. Kingdom Death exclusively has sexy people. There is no non-sexy people in Kingdom Death.
But what's going on with the face?
I don't know. It's some sort of mask sort of thing.
Gas masks almost.
They
Oh.
they
Yeah, they're
sort
wearing
of,
masks of some sort.
yeah, it does look like gas mask.
Very cool.
All right. Let us move on to
Kit. Oh, okay, so we've got the final finished pictures here. Once they get a bit of a varnish, I think this batch of Runa heroes are ready for action. I think it's looking real nice, especially the way he's done up Ebb with the sort of oranginess in the fur.
Mm-hmm.
It's come out really good. I do still think that the values are too close together.
He is following the card though. You know, the card for each of these people. I do find this guy rather funny. Just because, like, he's wearing a shark costume, and he's got the very sort of rosy colored skin and, like, the puffy, exaggerated beard. Like, I don't know why I find that guy hilarious, but this guy is just normal. I'm like, that's a normal guy wearing a wolf pelt, a white wolf pelt. Yeah, that's normal.
Well, yeah, shark pelt is not really common. Like, kind of looks very comedic.
I mean, on one side you have Karl Drago in a really cool wolf costume. On the
Yeah.
other side you have Left Shark.
Life shark? Did he say life shark?
No, Left Shark.
Left shark.
Alright, guys, get your bingo cards ready.
It's coming.
Alright, is everybody ready for this one?
Ready. Ah, the can has been opened. Okay.
Cracking cold one with the boys.
With the boys. Well, speaking about the boys, do the boys want to commentate on the smaller boys and two girls?
I really like what's going on with the guy in the middle. I keep looking at him and thinking he is a bird.
He is a bird.
I like this man because he is a bird.
I do really like the attempt at non-metallic metal. I don't know if it entirely works on the helmet as it does on the sword and on the maul.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I think maybe adding more of the darker, and this is me never having done non-metallic metal before. Adding more of the darker values to the lower down on the helmet, like where the crest on that nose kind of part is, just to show that like the shine's more not across the whole front, but more on the upper middle, because it's a very rounded, sharp piece. And when you think of like where light hits on a ball, that middle part where it would sit.
Yep. RJ, do you have anything to say?
Nothing really that hasn't already been said. To be honest.
Sonny, you got anything to say?
No, because Kit agrees with everyone.
I see.
He said so himself.
All right. Well, let us move on, and you can do the talking for this next one.
Gundam Assemble Char's Zaku 2 and base model Zaku's are complete. Please let me know what you think.
Alright, so your thoughts?
I think it's looking really nice, especially the middle pink fella's nice and shiny.
Zaku.
Yeah. Zaku's looking pretty good. I think the contrast is very nice with the black. I don't know if I remember seeing that in the original Zaku, but it's come out really nice with the values, and the contrast is excellent. Got that sort of shiny look about him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you think of the other Duda guys?
Yeah, not much different from what we've seen before, but I think he's definitely intensified the sort of lava blade, and I think the lava blade is very well executed.
I agree the Lava Blade is very well executed, but I have to really commend him for, like, some of the pacing, but not others. So, like, this basic right here is fantastic, doing that little building to give you a sense of
the
scale.
Yeah.
But then, like, the rest of it's blank, and it's like,
What happened to the rest of it?
yeah, it's got that sort of feeling of, what the dog do, though?
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Because,
What the dog doing?
but yeah, like
that's epic. Like,
yeah,
I really
like that
like
looks really cool. But yeah, so I guess I'm going to throw to our guest commentators.
I just think it's neat.
Yeah,
It is neat.
But no, 100%. I really like what's going on with the bases. Everything's got some great detail. Even if you just slap like a bit of what's the GW Astro Granite on the bottom of it around the feet, have it like nice and flat, just to give it that like kind of asphalt look to it. I've never actually watched Gundam, so I don't know if they're very like asphalty.
So like Gundam is like,
Isn't Gundam set in like the world is dead except Australia or something like that?
no. Okay, so there's different ones. In one of them, I think there's a big hole in Australia, because like
Everyone's dead except Australia.
well, no, like I know one of the things that I think
Spiders
you're
kept them
thinking
safe.
about. Sorry, say again, Warren.
The spiders kept
The,
something.
the spiders kept them safe.
Yeah. You know, like people like I'm always like, why are you guys freaking out about Australia when you guys have bears? Okay, like it's
And
like
mountain lions.
yeah, it's like okay, and
Coyotes
wolves.
And wolves.
And it's just like, oh, you guys have like
And
really poisonous
moose.
snakes. Yes, poisonous snakes which I can walk away from or defeat with a shovel. All right, like I'm sorry, but a shovel is not going to defeat a
A
grizzly
bear.
bear,
Yeah, a bear.
right? Like
Touche,
it is
touche.
not the weapon of choice to fight grizzly bear. Okay?
Yeah.
Rant
Got me
over.
there.
All right, got anything to say on the Duda guys?
Oh, well, I think they look really cool. I do think that it looks like he tried to do some extra stuff with the Char's Zaku, and I don't know if it quite paid off.
Yeah.
So, like the panel lining and all that, it looks really rough and kind of like dirty.
Yeah.
So I don't know if
Oh,
that's
yeah.
supposed to be intentional weathering or if that was like an oil wash and then the paint is just really textured and he couldn't get all the oil wash out.
Yeah, that's
So,
what it
I'm not
is. It is
sure.
the texture and the oil wash, because that's what panel liners do.
Right.
The only way I would try and fix that, if I was to do more on this, is just do a couple more coats of the panel liner to just sort of intensify the effect and hopefully just sort of figure things out, you know? All right.
Mhm.
But I think it's time to move on, because I think everybody's pretty much said everything that can be said. And next up, we have more Larry.
Not much painting this week. Either busy or not feeling well. But I primed some new figures since there's not much painting time to Christmas.
Yep, Christmas approaches. What a variety of miniatures. What a variety of miniatures. So, like, we do have, like, the DC stuff and the Marvel stuff, but I just want to go back for a second, right? It's like, okay, so we've got Wolverine. You know, very sort of classic fantasy-esque, sort of very like sword and sorcery heroine, right? From the New Age, where they've got the stupidly big sword. And then we've just got little girl, Superman, Batman, a raccoon with junk.
With a hitchhiking raccoon.
Yes. You know, and just like, Okay. I can see how these things belong together. All right. We'll
It
move on.
truly is a marvel, isn't it?
Mary Marvel was that
I think I'm
lady.
dying of cringe.
You're only dying of cringe now.
Yes, only now. Correct.
We were busy
See, I'm very
laughing
resistant,
before.
but you know, like it's
Oh,
like
That's a
Mercury.
lie.
What?
Yesterday, I watched something with you, and you were like, can we stop now?"
Was that about the choice of literature that some people have,
Yes,
which was just essentially smut?
it is smart.
Oh my god, I do not know how it has 5-star reviews everywhere,
Because it's smart.
and thousands upon thousands of people watching it.
Well, it's smart.
It's Kit Strong, and he's doing
More
a Larry.
A Larry.
He's doing a Prime.
Thursday whip a few of the Nemesis models from Umbra.
See, this is more. Is it from Grimark? Did he say?
No,
What
from
did-
Runa.
Oh, Runa. Okay, all right. So doing the exact same thing, except these ones belong a bit more together. Oh, who this
Oh,
person?
who that person?
I gotta read this one.
So long.
Okay, so no proof, but I haven't been on the computer, so both a win and a loss. But all of these were from Whit Wednesday. We were almost finished for the new video, but we may actually put the new video ahead because there's some nonsense going on in the world of Warhammer as per usual. Terrain tiles as an alternative to battle mats. The Australian mats are finished. The Tundra have 6. The rainforests have quite a few very close, and we have the base and rocks done for the meadows area, which we will see in a little bit. But here we go, guys. Terrain tiles.
Yeah, and we are making different terrain. So we've got rainforest, we've got tundra.
But these are just the whips that I took quickly so I could put something up.
Oh, I see.
Because we'll show off the finished product. But next up we've got more Tomas.
October. I probably spent more time finding bright green than actually. I tried to put some browns and yellows, but failed. Still, there's a lot of blending to do. I think this is a pretty lovely shade of green for an orc, and it's got great base work already done, and I can't quite tell if the shading is from a contrast or if that's just, layer paints done up to such a smooth degree. So I think it's coming along quite.
What about you guys? What do you think of this little whip here?
I think it's looking really good.
Mm.
I really like this very smooth blends on the this flesh.
Yeah.
That's really impressive to see, especially on the cheeks.
I'd agree.
Yeah.
Anything to add, Warren? He has died.
Sorry, I was making some ramen.
That's all right. That's all right.
It's looking like a good start.
Yeah.
I like. It's one of those weird things when I like seeing people keep the original Prime job and then painting things up to damn near completion, and I think that shows like a really good level of like brush control. So that's just one of those things that I don't think you even think of while you're doing it, but you're really doing a lot of brush control because you're doing a specific technique, but you're also doing it within a confined area. So I think that's really good practice for your brush control skills.
Yeah, very zoned in.
So, Tomas says that it is all layers and 3 olive green tones and a pastel yellow.
All right, let us move on to
That's really impressive. Liam.
doing cabbage.
More progress for this week. About done with the exterior leaves on the cabbage. Then it'll be time to paint the vegetable itself. Hopefully I can replicate the right shade of purple again. Oh, and the orc is coming along okay, I guess. found a reference picture for the thing, painted up, and found out the thing was supposed to be wearing shoes. It's not the first time one of these cheap minis threw me for a loop.
Yeah, he does look very
Soft.
detail-y.
I mean, like, look at those hands. Like, he looks like he's got his fingers chopped off.
Yeah, like, I was like, what's going on? But you do need some more solid coats with this. Look, some of the times it comes down to the mini, my dude. Some of the times you just put a little bit of work in and you're like, I'm done. Yeah. 'Cause look,
He looks like a monkey.
all right, with that comment, we're moving on. All right, and Kit is just putting in some more progress. He's got some blue in there.
Yeah, he's squeezed a bit of work on the skulls and helmet tasks before turning in for the night. I think
And
the tasks
this
came out quite well.
And this is good. That's the whole point of this, to show that you just get in what you can.
Yeah.
Now there's this guy. Oh jeez.
Oh my god! You know how he tricked us all by telling us that that's not a freehand eyeball.
He told us that he didn't
Such
freehand
a
this
liar.
because there's like a little
God.
slot for it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, time to read. Go on, read the words that you said. I'm gonna put it into the to the chat so you can read without going over there. Where are we? There's your words.
Yeah,
read your words. Jeez, come on.
Yeah. Ah.
I mean, it would help if I could read.
Hi, my name's Jared and I'm 19 and I've never.
I'm a
learned how to
painter, not a
read.
reader.
I was elected to lead, not to read.
All right, getting the base for this one done. Still more to do with the rest of it. Great words.
Great words. Great words from a great man.
Yes.
That touched me
There
where
you
I
go.
live.
All right, so Wonder Woman Aquatic Edition.
Yeah.
With minus clothes. Do you want to talk about it a bit, or like what you're doing and such?
Stressing a lot about it. Trying to figure out how to, I don't know, make it colorful without feeling like a kid threw up on a coloring book. So
I think it looks colorful. I think you've executed it very well.
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, so it's got enough variation that I think it's pretty popping and eye coloring. So I think a good way to do that is what you've done here is just playing to the strengths of the color wheel itself by using opposite ends of the color wheel, like red with the green, yellow with the purple, and then you just like really up the saturation and then really push the desaturation when it comes to the shadows. So I think this looks pretty eye-catching and colorful to me. I really don't think.
Yeah. Is this one a commission or is this one for you?
So this was kinda one of those free commissions I threw out there a while back, and this guy didn't want to do just like a straight up free commission, so we did a trade. I sent him something to paint, and he sent me this to paint. So
Okay.
Okay, all right. Well, that's one thing. Yeah, I'm not big on the free thing because your time is valuable. So are these the way her eyes will be, or are we gonna do more with them? Like, are they gonna? Is she a blind chick?
we're gonna do more.
Oh yeah, no, because
Yeah,
it can work at the moment. Just letting you know. But like, I was just like, oh, this is an interesting character. It is a bizarre model, I will tell you that much.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening.
Of course.
But let us move on. All right.
Oh yeah, we got Calvinoni and Abomination, and I absolutely love the way he's done this. I mean, look at all the different colors that he's used here. Red, green, yellow, and blue.
It is a lot closer to his classic stuff. So the only thing that I would say on this one is I feel like you could make those veins pop a bit more. So you got this dirty big vein along here, right? And I feel like you could make it pop a bit more. But, you know, I think for a tabletop model, it does what it needs to do. And, like, it does look interesting. You're sort of like, oh, that. You know? And, like, that's sort of the reaction you should have to an abomination.
Yeah.
And it certainly fits the bill. But, yeah, I feel like this is closer to Classic Cal, but with color.
Yeah. But I still think it's a pretty good, well done. I'm pretty happy with this sort of level of work or something like that.
Yeah. All right, let us move on to it's more Larry.
Oh yeah. Masked over Superman in airbrushed crimson, then sprayed red from above and a little angle to brighten it up. Still have highlights and such to do, and to dial down the gloss with the matte varnish. Since I had it out, I did the red on Mary. It is an intense red, eh?
That is a very intense red.
But it is also... Oh, I think this is that red that he said that he didn't like. The one that bleeds into the other things.
I don't like it. Here's me using it again.
Yes. I believe it's that crimson color that... Yeah. The crimson.
Yeah. And Rumbles... Is it? Yeah. Alizarin Crimson. That's a classic. That's the Bob Ross color.
Yeah.
One of his favorites, Alizarin Crimson.
Liquid mask.
Let's see how the mask turns out once it's removed.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I do really like about Larry is like he shows you everything that he's using. So we will move on, but I do think that that's very cool of him.
Yeah.
All right. So next up we have more Larry.
Yeah. Quick base of Black Templar on the clothing, highlights, etc. to come later, but a quick layer of instant color flesh on the skin to help me see what's skin, what's not, and help guide me where shading naturally occurs. Of course, it's not till now I see I missed a spot on the shorts on the back of the left leg side.
That's part of the process, man. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's okay. And like the thing is, I think this is what's really important. See ya, RJ. RJ had to go. But I think what's really good is both what Larry and Kit does, where like they show their parts of the process, and they're just like, all right, here's the thing, here's what I'm doing, and so on and so forth.
I think this flesh tone did turn out quite nice.
For just one coat, and then we've got Kit again. So, what Kit's saying?
What Kit say? You say tip of the day. This XCR silicone watercolor palette cleans up even easier than any of the fidget popper style palettes such as the Army Painter Speed palette. I've used it for metallics, acrylics, speed paints, and mediums, and everything just wipes right off or easily peels right off once dry. It was like €8 on Amazon.
Cool. Yeah.
Thank you for
Hashtag
sharing.
not sponsored.
All right, and now this is the whole reason we had Go Boy here.
Oh,
You know, specifically, so that he can criticize.
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
So-
it is me.
So we've been working on these modular tiles, and I think they're looking pretty good. So these ones are finished up. So I will have to, I think, with a few of them, I need to add a bit more of the other bit to them. The what do you call it? We had. What am I thinking of? My brain just collapsed. Because I was just looking at this one here, and I'm like, you are definitely the odd one out here, aren't you?
Yeah, it does look a little odd one out. That
Yeah. But these are the tundra tiles, and looking straight from the top, they don't look as great. But when you look,
From like the side,
yeah,
it's pretty
because
good.
I think what we're really going to need to do is take some pictures with miniatures and terrain on them.
Yeah, we gotta put some.
And then these are just works in progress. These aren't even finished, and I think they're already starting to look pretty good.
Yeah.
But
And these are the actual
hinterland
tundra bases. The other one is like thawing out snow
Yeah.
ground.
And see, like I said, when it's from this angle, it's just like it does not look good.
But I think this one out of all the rest actually looks pretty okay. Like that and the what is that? The rainforest.
I really think that the Australian the Australian tiles look best, but we don't have any of them. And this one just looks like the backyard, honestly, when it's taken like this, because we can't see all the smaller plants.
Yeah.
But
And Jack, feel free to give commentary. Just because someone may not be as experienced in painting or in art doesn't mean that they don't see some obvious mistakes or like obvious critique. Like I said, that maybe the color feels a little too dull, so there's a lot of things that a layman can point out that the artist may not have considered. So feel free to give your feedback, because that's what WAYPN is all about. Is everyone giving
100%,
their
100%.
input.
All right. So speaking of, so Go Boy, what do you think of the tiles that you've seen thus far?
I do like them. It as base, they're really good in terms of like gaming terrain. I think, and this is also just me not seeing anything else on top of it, like models and terrain and stuff. It feels like it's missing something.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I actually did comment under this specific post. There's a video that I remember seeing about a year ago when I was trying to do D&D terrain on adding flocking. I think it was this post. Flocking and kind of like grass and static grass and that kind of stuff in a way where, regardless of which way you actually turn the tile,
What's the guess? It's hidden. Yep.
I hope it's not.
Oh, it is. It's a consistent problem that I have. It's like hidden by you, and it's never hidden by me. Okay.
But it was a video tutorial that I found years back.
Yeah.
I think it was years back, or maybe it was a year ago. On building modular terrains in a way where no matter which way you turn it, all the grass still kind of matches up. And it's just sort of like talking about the theory behind how it works and the way you kind of need to visualize and think about it, so that whenever you turn it, even though there's more stuff on it, it still feels like it matches up.
I've never been able to properly figure that out, but that's actually a common technique that we use in graphic design when we make seamless pattern tiles in Illustrator. We have like the square, and then like you've got to copy the pattern in a certain way, so that when you put them, when you make them into a pattern swatch, and then you make whatever shape you want, and then you click the pattern swatch in your pattern panel, and then it just applies that pattern onto the shape, and it will be completely seamless throughout the entire shape.
See, I think if we actually had like the side shots of these ones, I think they would have come out very well, because I think the Australian one comes up quite nicely. I think it's also because you don't see a lot of it. Right?
Is the Australian one the one with all of like the twigs and stuff, or is that
That's a rainforest one.
Yeah, that's the
This is the
rainforest
Aussie
one.
Outback. Aussie
So the
Outback.
rainforest, the rainforest one doesn't look as good unless you've got guys at the right scale.
Yeah.
Like you said, because up here,
Yeah,
it just
I took
looks
the
like
picture and I was like, oh, that's really unimpressive.
Yeah,
But
no.
like if you look at it from the side or when you're actually painting it, you can see
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
different
yeah,
depths
yeah.
and the plants, and it looks very nice.
Yeah, cause like I said, like this doesn't look great. This like when it's like this, but just changing the angle. I think that there's very few things that look really good from strictly top down. But yeah, like, I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get pictures of all of them. So we've finished all of them with the exception of this one right here. And it's just dry time. Dry time is just the only thing that's sort of stopping us. But yeah, like, the project's sort of all over the living room and the kitchen at the moment.
Oh, yeah,
So
the
we've got
house is a complete disaster.
So we're like, that's why I wanted to get through it as quickly as possible.
Sure.
But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. That is this week in WAYPN. So thank you so much for joining us, Go Boy. And I don't know why it keeps giving us this warning. You know, community chats are going away on October 6th.
Some people are using that, I guess.
Yeah, well, we never.
I mean, it's the 10th.
I know exactly, right?
Or maybe you should X the notification.
I have done it several times.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
I see.
It just keeps coming back.
It's the 10th of October.
So
4 days.
I want to thank everybody for coming along and for participating, because there's been some absolutely phenomenal paint jobs. You know, there's been some people just busting stuff out. You know, I've really enjoyed seeing all of the stuff. All right, guys. Well, so thank you, each and every one of you, for joining us. We hope that you have a wonderful weekend. And as per always, keep those brushes wet. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Go Boy's like, nah.
Those brushes wet.
One too late.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.